life, wisdom. Psychetruth massage.
Hello, my name is Melissa Lemunion. I'm a reflexologist and a massage therapist, and today we're here to do therapeutic butt massage basics. Okay, but before we get started, speaking of butts, did you know that I have hair down pretty much to my butt? Now, I need your help. I am thinking about getting it cut. And no, guys, I've been worrying about this and thinking about it for months because having hair down to one's butt is a commitment. This is one of my longest relationships, actually, and I'm just not sure if it's worth it. So, hair up or down, and I'm thinking about cutting it to about here, just to make it a little bit more easy to manage. So, okay, I'm gonna leave it down for this video. And now on to why do we care about butt massage? I don't want to offend anybody. This isn't a sexy video. This is why we have Karina in some lovely yoga pants. Now, the reason to massage your butt or someone else's is to, like with any body work and massage, you're trying to release tension, improve muscular and skeletal structure, and to increase circulation. And so addressing the gluteus maximus area is going to be really beneficial for anyone who sits at a desk for a long period of time, for anyone who sits in a car driving. This is really good for you drivers. This is an excellent area to work on if you have low back pain, if you sometimes get any numbness or tingling in your feet, or honestly, if you have a hard time going to bed at night. So I'm doing some really gentle rock and unlock on her thighs. We're using her own body weight to relax all of the muscle tissue. And so just go ahead and follow along, and let's talk about why you might want to address someone's butt. All right, so if you are sitting at a desk, or if you're driving a car, or especially if you're doing a combination of both, you likely have shortened or potentially atrophied gluteus muscles. So there's two main, so I'm still warming everything. I'm just warming up the tissue right now, because whenever we're addressing a really tense or tight area, it's really important to have warm, relaxed tissue. All right. So having tight glute muscles, which includes the gluteus maximus, which goes like this, gluteus medius, which goes like this, and then there's a tiny one underneath gluteus maximus, which attaches right here at your butt bone, basically, and goes all the way up into your sacrum. So when these muscles are tight, you can have low back pain, you can have numbness in your legs or feet, and just overall body tension. I was able to go to sleep and just find a comfortable position to sleep in so much easier after my first real hip release bodywork session. So this is a therapeutic butt massage. And as one of the largest muscle groups in the body, it's I think it's sad that we don't do this or receive this more often because of the amazing benefits for relaxation. I'm pretty sure Karina's passed out right now. All right, so I've warmed her up by rocking and jiggling. I've done some gentle compressions. Okay, so to start out warming up the glute tissue, make some fists, and you're just gonna do some gentle kneading. And so when I say someone's butt, put your hand on their low back on that triangular bone called the sacrum, and we're working this area up in here. So there's a at the bottom, if you can feel around, there's a bone right here. So we're working from right here to here and over. All right. Now that I've warmed her up, I'm going to use my soft fists to kind of swirl, knead her tissue. There are one of the main areas to press up against is the triangular bone, the sacrum. And so I'm going to use the blade of my hand in the middle to kind of just gently rock back and forth. And then I'll use both my hands to kind of ease the tissue in the middle. All right, I don't know. How did that feel? Okay. So this is a really good area of the body to use the blade of your hand. And so I'm using this pokey part right at my wrist, and you can feel that there's a longer muscle that goes like this, and I can kind of press and scoop up against Karina's sacrum, pressing and scooping. All right, kind of use the flat of your hand to rub the top of the hip. You're getting at the gluteus medius right now. This muscle goes along the side and it strengthens, it tightens whenever the opposite leg lifts. So this is a really important one for walking. Okay. Even if you just did rock and unlock on someone's hips, you are massaging and releasing the glute muscles simply by using your partner's body weight and the rocking motion of the tissue. And it's important to get down into the thighs too a little bit with this one. Anytime you're working a muscle group, you want to at least touch on the adjoining ones. All right. You can do a little bit more vigorous of a rocking, and that's just gonna allow for blood flow to move. All right. So you do your fists. I'm kind of kneading. I've got this bone right here on each side. This is kind of an anchor point. So you don't ever go past this spot. So I'm bracing my fist against that bottom bone and I'm kneading. This is accessing the gluteus maximus, which is the really big top butt muscle. It works really hard. You work really hard, and this is one of those muscles. It's one of the unsung heroes of our amazing body machine. Okay, so this is a good technique. So I guess like this way. I've got the flat of my hand in between, I think this is the ischial tuberosity and our sacrum, and I am just pressing. Yeah. This is one of the muscles that connects the spine to the leg. So gently press and just kind of rock. This should feel amazing to your partner. All right. And so now I'm going to kind of do so I'm placing my fingers on her sacrum and I am doing some basic Petrissage. So I'm scooping and kneading. Okay, I've got my hand in the middle of her sacrum, like so, and just lay your thumb down so you make an L, and just grab. And so we're not gonna let go of this bit of flesh. I'm gonna do Miss Pac-Man hands, and I'm gonna gobble away all of the tension. Now that I've warmed her tissue up a little bit, I can use my thumbs to apply a little bit more direct pressure. There's no poking. Not until you're a little bit more advanced and have done a lot more warm up. You can do fun stuff with elbows, but we're not warming up her or nearly enough for that. Okay, and so everything's grabbing and scooping. Now I'm just gonna grab on. Just got a big handful. You're gonna swirl in a big circle, going in both directions. All right. Gonna smooth it out with some jiggling, and then just repeat on the other side. This is definitely one of those techniques where you want to make sure you get both sides evenly. And while this has, profound health benefits such as intense relaxation and pain relief, we can't discount that a healthy muscle is a beautiful muscle. And so this is going to shift the shape of Karina's butt, hopefully for the positive. That's a dangerous thing to say. Give me some context now. I'm so glad, honey. Thank you. Thank you. Let me know what you think about my hair and about the massage. I hope that this helps you and your friends find relief. My name is Melissa Lemunyon. You can hang out with me more over at sensibletoolbox.com. More videos, more articles, not necessarily more hair. Anyways, thank you so much. Like me, send a comment. Appreciate your views.